Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Making a Meaning with Joel Corda on a very special episode, as in, I'm alone. I think we'll be talking a lot about the help that I get on a regular basis that helps me put this thing on. Seth, I think, is actually at a Twins game right now. He's traveling for work. Tim is a contract basis, and he's got his own stuff going on. And I didn't even ask anybody to be on this week. I've had people that want to, and I thought I need to kind of figure some stuff out. I've learned a lot about how this long form thing will then get cut up in Opus clips, and then I can put it out. And I've reached a lot of people that way, which has been really, really interesting. So the things that people say work actually work. But like I said, my goal is to keep making this show better every time. I want to play a song. Hold on. I have the first. I don't know if I do. Oh, I do. I gotta show you. It says I have the first album. Okay, so I'm going to play a song from the first album. I'm going to try to be representative of all the albums. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Can you get it anywhere else but in a CD? Nope. Have I been playing these songs for 30 years? Yes. Everybody's Dog came out in 1998. Wow. So I had help with this one. I had all my band buddies, Dusty Peterson, Quentin DeWitt, Brett Robbins, me. Is that everybody? Better be everybody. It's a 4-piece, right? Yeah. That's my friend Stephanie. She was the model for the artwork. Good friends still, all of them. I'm going to play this first song. It's from that album. It's one of the first ones I wrote for my wife. It's called Nadine's Song. I don't want to leave you alone tonight, so I'll just take you with me. You could show me the sights, but there's just one girl I want to see, because I more than need you. Well, I can't look another way. Would you say that I've sinned? There's no taking this in stride. Well, we know just where to begin. Well, after all your storybooks have lied, and all those lies told in the dark, I won't let them break your heart. Hearts like ours were meant to be, chasing more than in-betweens. Well, if you'd only come with me, you could show me what the night brings, where each word means I love you. And everything you do, I just fall apart. Ooh. Oh no, because I'm more than need you. Well, I can't look another way. Well, I don't want to leave you alone. Sound effect fun. I think I played my own song wrong. Then I went to the... Okay, I think I got it now. A little late, but I got it now. Yeah, so buddies are gone, going solo. Got to learn to do this a little more. I was talking to Nadine at dinner. She cooked up some dinner really fast for me because she's a sweetie. She got back from doing a private session. Cooked us some dinner really quick, and I was talking about how I really am excited to have comments on here because people do write things. And she goes, well, just, yeah, you should get the comments up. And I don't know how yet. But my idea is the show is back and forth. I can read what people say, can have this thing going on, but that's just going to be how we build. Speaking of building, it's been lovely how many followers I'm getting on TikTok, how many views, Instagram. It's growing slowly. I know these are not big numbers, and I never really wanted them to be right away. I wanted to build this really slowly and wanted it to be for the people that it's going to be for. And I know I'm not for everybody. And I think that's an important thing to always remember is all I can do is what is making me happy. And I'm hoping that there are enough people out there that it makes them happy too. And that we build this community and that build this thing together. Love to see it grow to monetization size. I'm pretty excited because I think next week I'm going to have my first sponsor. More on that later. But for right now, I'm going to play a song off. Hold it. Oh, what's it going to be? Oh, this guy right here. This is the secret album. There's only one song available out there on the streaming. It's Light in the Dark. I'm not going to play. No, wait, that's not what's available. It's A Little Lost that's available. I do need to start putting this out. This one too. Only way you can get it is from getting it from me. I need to probably change that. These are the little things I need to fix as I go along. Hey, where can I get your music? Well, you can get one song, or you can come see me at the Sip and Dip, the world famous Sip and Dip Lounge, every Friday and Saturday, 7 to 10. Get one from me there. But I kind of liked that it was a secret thing that I was making just for the people that would come to see me, and it could be kind of a special gift. But I think it's time that it goes out in the world. And the song I'm going to play from that is a song called Oh. I actually don't. I think I know what it means now, but sometimes when I'm writing these things, it comes out and I don't know that I don't think I knew when it was happening, what it was. And of course, I'm going to let you interpret it for the most part. But I think I'm going to dedicate this to some of the old band members because there's stuff about being in bands together and there's stuff about music. So, a song called Oh. What have you planned? Where did it all go wrong? Or are you still trying to find the perfect chorus to the song? Do you wish I was there? You wish it was me? Can we just admit we think about the things we used to do? No, it turns me inside out. You know, I just want to stay in. I would rather turn those channels and let bad thinking end. Oh, 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 oh. Can you make that sound? Can't you bang that drum? Will you ever get over the parts and our song? Just lift the needle, drop it down once more, once more. I can tell you how it all ends. I can tell you what's in store. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm assuming clapping at this point. I wanted to talk about one of my greatest joys, and I know this about myself, but it was kind of cool to hear it echoed back to me. Nadine and I often will ask what was the best part of our day, and on Saturday we have this event here in Great Falls called Arts on Fire. It's the Paris Gibson Square, and Micah was there. Got to see Micah. Some of Micah's art. I had him interviewed 2 weeks ago, and he's the guy that's doing the drink and draws at Luna, and he also is finishing. He finished this up. Actually, I don't want to show you the final yet because I want to have him back on here talking about it. This live event that I want to have where I release new music, the Dancing with Ghosts live. And I just, at Arts on Fire, he had a booth, so I got to see him. I got to see him do his thing. And I have two buddies, Matt Holbrook and Sean Fossen, that are just becoming excellent potters. And what I'm going to show you right now is the stuff that I love, but they do a lot more stuff. Nadine likes a good pumpkin collection, so I want to show you this from my friend Matt. He made this with his own hands, and that's pretty awesome. I want to show you what Sean made that I think he sold all these out. He makes these little ghosts, and there was one that I had to get for me. So I think it's super funny. So this guy, I guess even ghosts can lose a sheet, part of their sheet. And I was just so happy. I was so pleased for my friends. And that was, I think, that day on Saturday, that was my favorite part of the day. And I think Nadine said that her favorite part of the day was how excited I got seeing my friends do cool stuff. And I think in that last 2 minutes, I talked about any number of things that were going on in Great Falls, the drink and draw, these pottery classes and then the Arts on Fire, and people that decided to do something and learn something and make something. And one of my big hashtag things that I love to do is to go see people doing cool stuff, take a picture, and my hashtag is, but there's nothing to do here. Because people say that all the time. And I think it's a crock. I think it's a lie. There's plenty to do, not just in Great Falls, and one of the biggest things I love about Great Falls, Montana, is it doesn't say no. It's not going to tell you it's a great idea. It's not going to support you if it's not good, but it doesn't say no. Any of the filming things that I've done in Great Falls, I've asked and they've just let me use places, or people have volunteered. So if you have an idea and you really want to do something, Great Falls doesn't say no. And there's plenty to do here. My day was going and seeing my buddies and buying their artwork because they sometimes won't let me buy it. I have to sneak up on them in booths in public. And they have to let me give them money. Otherwise, everybody else would think that things are free too. And then the city was collecting waste hazards. And then that night I played at the Sip and Dip. And I just, I have a very full life. And I think people can have as full of a life as they want to. I am talking about with Nadine after this show tonight, going to go to the Kellergeist, and they have a really great open mic night. I don't want to play. I want to hear other people. So yeah, I think that's one of the things that really kind of bugs me is when people say there's nothing to do. And then they don't do anything to make their own situations better. That's as political as I'm going to get, probably ever, just so you know. I'm not interested in telling people how to live other than make something cool for yourself and see what happens. All right, now I have to choose a song. Here's one that is actually off of, it is all on Spotify. This one is called Saint Somewhere. There's my band on the back. My band at the time. That's Dusty. We're going to go. My finger's on Matt. And there's Steve next to Matt. There's Nikki. There's Lindsay. There's Dusty. We made this 10 years ago. I think I'm going to play the title track. I think I'm going to play Saint Somewhere. I also just realized I had something else to show you as I get this lined up to do. There we go. I have an artist that I've been working with. I give out stickers when I'm playing at the Sip and Dip. This is the latest one. That's a me squatch. You can find it again. Go to the Sip and Dip. Or if you happen to be in one of my classes at the high school, they kind of get first pick at those. But the artist of this, her name is Hannah Carlson. And we are working on the next sticker now. She was going to finish up. So I'll have something to reveal. Again, a lot of cool people doing a lot of cool stuff. This song, Saint Somewhere, I can't even remember where it came from. But it is in 3/4. And the waitress spills the coffee on my hand, and she shyly takes my order, and she shyly dries my hand. She says she's alright. I say I'm alright too, but we both know nobody's alright. But what are you gonna do? Maybe you hopped a train. Maybe you caught a plane. I just know that you're not here with me. And I know you probably won't be. And I miss you. There's a knock on my door. Now there's something new. It's a pair of $150 pros. And they say, hey, how about us for you? And ask them how they do it. They ask where their love's gone to. And they say there's nothing to it. And they say they'll show me something new. But I know they're not to. That it is, Lord, it's not so new. It's sad, sweet, it's not so nearly complete. So when I was with you, and I miss you, yes I do. And I miss you. Is that gonna be okay with you? Miss you from the doorway, and I miss you when it doesn't rain. And tonight I kiss you in my pillow, sigh till the morning comes. You call me from Saint somewhere, and you send your love over the line. You say, hey, everything is all right. Say, hey, everything now is fine. But I know you're somebody's baby, and I know that it's not even maybe. But tonight, in this room, I'll pretend that it's true. And I miss you. Yes, I do. Gonna miss you from this room tonight. 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 All right. Thank you. That one was called Saint Somewhere, from the title track, or from the album Saint Somewhere. I think I need to do one more before I call it a night. Again, thank you all for being part of this big experiment. It's not an experiment. It's what I'm going to do now. I don't know how I'm going to make it work. I don't know all the ins and outs yet, but I am committed to doing it every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. If you want to get the notifications, you can go on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Joel Corda. That name right there. It's been a rough week, I think, for everybody. I think there's been a lot going on, and I know personally, I feel like I have been in a kind of a holding pattern of trying to just kind of take care of myself. I've been going to the gym. I'm still at the gym. I'm still staying steady at 125 down, which is great. Um, one of the big things I learned in this year while I was losing that weight and really kind of throwing everything that I had at it, and have at it, I'm not done, is it's not just losing weight, it's being healthy. And those are actually two different things. And for so many years of my life, I thought if I lost weight, I would be healthy. And that is 100% not true, because I'm still a big guy, but I am way healthier than I was a year ago, or even I think in the last decade. And this last little stretch, losing my dad, starting school, has been hard. And I have sought help. I am getting help. I'm not out of control by any means, but I have not missed a workout still. That's something I'm proud of. It's a promise I made myself. I swim 6 days a week and I lift 3. But it's been hard. And I think I need to find that. I need to rest in it. I need to live in it. I need to feel what I'm going to feel. And then I need to renew my vows to myself, I guess, if I could make it sound any cheesier. But that's really what it is. The thing that I discovered too was making and keeping promises to myself is one of the most important things I can do. And I haven't let myself down, but I am ready for the next level of commitment. Whatever that means. I think this show is going to be a big part of it. I don't know if I'm helping anybody other than myself by talking into a camera and keeping myself accountable and sharing the joy that I have in making art and being around artists and people that doesn't need to be artists, just people that love what they're doing so much that it's contagious. I'm going to play one I've played before, and I think that's probably going to happen a lot more than I'm giving it credit for, because, you know, we only have so many songs. I want to play one that I wrote this to myself in another time that was similar to this, where I just am not feeling like my best self all the time, or I have to feel some hard things and then be okay with it and move on and take the help. I have got a lot of help. Yes, I'm sitting here solo, but I had help setting every bit of this up, and I have help upstairs. I have friends. I have family. I have so much joy and so much gratitude for those things. So this is not a cry for help. This is just letting you know the real thing. But I want to play for you Light in the Dark before I say goodnight. It's not getting easier. Maybe it just won't. Anytime soon. Just hope and hold on to something. Just hold something close. Be a light in the dark. Be a voice for a crowd. Be a light in the dark. Make that phone call. You tie that by. They say love is Lord. Well, I don't know about that, but I could use yours. Be a light in the dark. Be a voice on the line. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a hope in my heart. Be a light in the dark. Remember that moon. It's that moon. For everyone, be aware that the sun, oh, it's the same sun. For everyone, be a light in the dark. Be a voice in the crowd. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a voice reaching out. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a hopeful song. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a hope in my heart. Be a light in the dark. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Dan, I saw it. Thank you. Another subscriber. That's beautiful. Thanks for this time. Thank you for letting me talk at you, sing at you, be with you. And I hope you're doing well out there. Talk to you later.